So hi, my name is Aubrey Brooks, and I'm coming here from Lebanon, Missouri, but I wasn't originally born there. I was actually born in Kansas City on the Missouri side, because that's the better side. When I lived there up until about 4th grade, and when I was in 4th grade, on my birthday, actually, my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and my birthday's February 11th, and she died June 3rd, so like 3 or so months later. After that, I'm an only child, so it's just me and my dad. After that, we moved to Nebraska, and we just kind of went all over that state, like just moving constantly because of some like bullying issues and just like stuff like that, until we finally settled in Lebanon just in time for like my high school career. So I started there as a freshman, and my problem is I'm a humongous procrastinator. So senior year, I had not applied for a college. Everyone was like, yeah, I'm gonna major in meteorology at Mizzou. Like, I'm like, what? And it's so like 2 weeks before we were supposed to, like 2 weeks before graduation, I was like, I should probably start applying for colleges now. So every college I applied for, I got accepted into. I got lots of scholarships too. I got an $18,900 scholarship to Iowa Wesleyan, which with my Pell Grant, that would have been a full ride. I got accepted into Regent University. It's all the way in Virginia. It's a private Christian college, and that was kind of like where my dad was wanting me to go, because my dad wanted me to go to like a faith-based, college. So I was like, nah. That was just two of the options, but I had so many options. Like I applied to so many schools. So I was like, when graduation came around, I was like, I got the whole summer to decide. It's fine. And so, like I said, my dad's pretty overprotective because of my past and because I'm his only child and like there's nobody else. So like he's super like involved in my life. So he wanted me to go to a faith-based college. Well, Regent is super, super, super far away, and it's also pretty expensive because it is private. So I was like, that's probably not like the best option. And so all my friends were like, come on, you gotta pick a college, time is running out. And so I got super, super stressed, obviously, for good reason. I would always be like, hey dad, I need to pick a college, time is running out, there's a deadline approaching, but he'd always be like, nah, push it back, we're too busy, whatever. And so I moved churches about 2 months ago. And when I moved churches, they told me about this weird summer camp where they make you eat cat food. And I was like, that sounds pretty sketch. And so, I was like, oh, it's all the way in Oklahoma City. That's like 6 hours away. That's pretty far. Like, I don't even know if I want to do that, or I don't know if my dad's going to say yes or not. And so I was like, also, it's pretty expensive, and I don't really have the money. But my youth pastor was like, hey, we have a scholarship that you can go on. So I was like, all right, cool. And so I didn't really ask my dad. I just kind of started packing and was like, yo, I'm going to this. And he was just kind of like, okay. And so my dad and I fight a lot because we're both super hard-headed. So on Saturday before camp, I went for a walk, and I was just like, all of this stuff was just coming down, and I was just like super, super stressed. And I was like, God, come on, like I'm graduating now, like it's time for me to go off. My dad's holding me back. I don't know what to do, and I was just like freaking out. And I was just like, all right, let's see you move. Come on, like show me, like give me something. And so that was that, and I arrived at camp. It was super great. I felt God move like that first night. And then on Wednesday, we went to a pancake dinner, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. We found out about, this college, and my thoughts were like, okay, first of all, these pancakes are super, super good compared to camp food. Second off, this is too good to be true. Do y'all ever tell yourself that? Like, this is way too good to be true for my life. Like, there's no way I can go here. So I told my dad about it, not expecting him to be like interested at all, but he was actually like, okay, this is what I've been praying for. Like, this is perfect. So I was like, oh, okay. So I applied, I got accepted, and while I was talking with the college kids after my interview, Anthony looked at me and said, I believe that you were supposed to be here. And I was like, whoa, God, I hear you, okay. And so thanks to move-in day was actually 4 weeks from then, because it was week 6. And thanks to Tess, Joe, and Cole, I somehow got here, and I believe that we are all here for a reason. And I believe that is so amazing that I met every single one of you, because I know each one of you are gonna have like some influence on my life, so yeah.
That's awesome.